to Would I Lie to You, the show with genuine truths and ginormous lies. I'm Chrissie Swan, and joining me are two teams who will take turns telling stories. It's up to the opposing team to determine whether the story is a truth or a lie. The team with the most correct guesses wins. Captaining our first team tonight from the satirical comedy group The Chaser, it's Chris Taylor. Chris is joined by a comedian who has performed comedy for the troops in Afghanistan, although he'll be the first to admit the Taliban was a tough crowd. It's Nick Cody. And an actor and voiceover artist who can be incredibly persuasive in radio commercials. I was talking with her before the show, and now I'm a proud member of Australian Pensioners Insurance. It's Maynard. Captaining our second team tonight, it's comedian Frank Woodley. Frank's first teammate found fame on the kids' TV show Giggle and Hoot. We hope to have Hoot the Owl on the show tonight, but he said he was far too busy tearing the heads off mice. However, we do have Jimmy Rees. And the only person to have achieved Australian television's Triple Crown. She won Australian Idol, she won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and after slipping me a $50 note before the show, she's tonight's winner of Would I Lie to You? It's Donovan. All right, first up is Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from a card in front of them. The card will contain either a truth from the panellists' real life or a lie that we just made up, but they won't know until they read it aloud. It's up to the opposing team to sort the facts from the fabrications. OK, Frank, you're up first.
OK. I was chased through the jungle by an angry seal.
I mean, there's plenty of questions already, but where are you going to start,
right.
Chris's team?
Which jungle in the world did you find yourself in?
Was it the I'm a Celebrity jungle, and was it Seal the singer?
That's my story.
That's it?
No, it was in New Zealand.
A jungle in New Zealand.
Yes, well, it was... Well, how do you define a jungle? It was like...
Not New Zealand.
Yeah.
Lots of leafy, big trees, leafy green foliage, replete with, like, vines and... Like, if Tarzan had have appeared at that point, you know, you would have been surprised. But,
Or a seal.
And the seal, yeah.
But you wouldn't have said to yourself, he's in the wrong habitat. Do you know what I mean?
No, we would. If Tarzan... If Tarzan appeared in New Zealand, you might think this is suddenly looking more jungly, but I'm assuming Tarzan wasn't there. New Zealand might have rainforest, it doesn't have any jungle.
Well, I'm not sure what the definition of jungle is. To me, I would have said it was very jungular. Jungle-ish.
Ah.
You know, it was green, lots of green... I don't know, what is the definition of a jungle? See? Oh, that's my case.
How did the seal get into the jungle?
Well, I don't know. all I know is that we were walking through it down a path.
We? Who are these we?
My...
Tarzan.
Jane.
OK.
Mowgli.
Him and a whale and a dolphin and an orca.
There was my wife and my daughter and my nephew, and we were walking through, like a path through the jungular forest of New Zealand. My daughter had just said to my nephew, I'm a bit scared because, you know, are there snakes or, you know, jaguars or things? And he said, well, no, the great thing about New Zealand is there's no dangerous animals. And exactly at the point where he said there's no dangerous animals, we heard... And...
Wow.
And the jungle was just going... And out of the jungle ran a seal. I mean,
How
did
does
they
it
run?
run?
I
It
don't know.
doesn't have any legs.
Not running. What do you call that? And considerably faster. Like, as soon as we saw it, we all screeched and squealed and ran, and we were like, I wouldn't have thought they could go that fast. Like, it was really like, getting... through the jungle, crashing onto the path, and we're all just, like, running up the path and...
Was it a seal doing Tough Mudder or something? It sort of got hopelessly off course.
Now that you say it, it might have been a pig. I didn't get a good
It's very easy to confuse them.
Yeah.
No, it was like it. Oh, you've misunderstood. It was an American Navy SEAL, like one of those, you know.
Who does do?
Which was weird. And when he ran like that, usually. Look, I remember there was one thing that was quite funny. There was when we went into the path, there was one of those, you know, those pine walkway things where when you go in, you have to go like this.
Yeah.
To go into the path, right?
Yeah.
And I swear, we went in like that and we went out just right over the top. Just like, not quite hurdling it, but just clambering over. And then the seal went under that and kept chasing us
Still
out.
chasing you,
Kept
even
chasing
out
us,
of the park.
making all the noise. And then that led into a campsite, and the seal ran down into the campsite, and then everybody from the campsite came around and started taking photos of it. And it was just kind of like going... No, it wasn't. It was like just going...
For some reason, I can picture all this, but I can't picture you not in a suit. So I just see you in that, running away from a jungle seal.
There were some penguins there as well, and they were in, like, bow ties and...
I've sort of come around. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I love Frank Woodley. I don't feel like he's Bear Grylls, you know, he's not comfortable in the rugged...
Around nature.
Get a bit rashy, maybe. So I
just do want to point out, it was like a 5-minute walk from the house. I didn't have to, like, hike in for 6 days and sleep inside the belly of a camel at one point.
Frank, stop drinking your own piss. You've got a water bottle.
I mean, am I crazy to think it might be true?
I think it's true.
Yeah. Against our better wisdom, I think we're going to say true.
We're going to go true. All right, Frank, is that a truth or a lie?
A jungle in New Zealand, of course it's true.
Great story. Nick, you are up next.
I once made a citizen's arrest in my undies.
Please be true. All right, Frank's team, what are your questions?
OK, where were you?
At home.
What, how does...
At the start, home.
What were you arresting someone for?
Trying to break into my car.
Somebody's trying to break into your car. You go out there, in your undies, what happened?
Started chasing them.
How old are you?
This is only 2 years ago. I've only had my licence for a few years.
Loser.
And it was...
So you chase this strange person
Yeah.
trying to break into your car down the road. How long
Yeah.
did it take you to catch him?
Not
And what happened?
about 50 metres.
Oh, rapid.
Yeah.
And you
I
caught
just
them?
got lucky. I was very angry. I've got a 5-month-old and a 3-year-old. When my 3-year-old was a baby, he's never slept through. Never slept through once. You're just the rage of no sleep constantly. And I heard a noise outside and I opened the door to see what was happening. Someone was trying to get into the door and I just chased him down the street.
At the point where you caught him, how was he responding?
Not well.
Was he saying things to you?
Yeah.
What sort of stuff?
Things you can't say on TV. Yeah.
Let's find a word. Like, instead of the F word, we're going to say fruit. And instead of the C word, we're going to say clan.
Yeah.
So, give us an idea of the sort of...
You, fruit and clan.
And you like tackle?
Tackle.
This is a citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
I didn't say. I wish it was that cool.
What do you do? How
Got
did you
him.
know that you were arresting,
how
doing
did
a
you know?
citizen's
They
arrest?
know.
I just held him down on the ground. My wife popped her head out and I said, call the cops. And they were pretty quick to come around. So it might have been 10 minutes.
You held him down for 10 minutes.
Wow.
He just sort of chilled out. I've got a feeling this isn't the first time this bloke has been in this position.
Right. He's
Like, I
sort
know
of...
what's coming.
A little bit like how deers, you see when they're attacked by a lion, they run, but when they just do go kind of... They have that sort of give up, and did it have that vibe a bit?
technically, he's not really a thief, is he? Because he hasn't stolen anything. He's just attempted to steal the car.
All right,
Yes,
defence
Your Honour.
lawyer.
In fact, knowing your state of mind, it is possible, like, in terms of the delirium of a newborn child, the poor guy might have just been getting into his own car.
Oh, I love this story. But is it the truth or is it a lie?
For the first telling of that, there was no hesitation at all.
Yeah, I think it's true.
Yeah, we'll go with truth.
Yeah, we're going with truth.
Truth? That's 3. Nick Cody, is that a truth or a lie?
It is a lie.
Did anybody pick that? Well done.
Because I haven't slept for 3 years, I've got to play that scenario out in my head hundreds of times. I'm like, somebody better break into the car.
It's time for a break. We'll see you soon on Would I Lie to You? Welcome back to Would I Lie to You? And we are in the middle of Home Truths. Casey, you are up next.
Okay. I was once mistaken for a corpse.
Right.
Okay.
Were you lying down in a morgue at the time, or...?
No, I was on my stomach in a hotel room.
So you're lying down in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Who's mistaken you for a corpse?
I do believe that it was the duty manager.
Traditionally at hotels, the duty manager's not just casually going into every room on the off chance there's something happening. Normally...
Anyone dead?
Unless the hotel's got a really bad reputation for losing people during the night, I'm assuming the duty manager's not just making door knocks in case people have died. So why was the duty manager the first person to find you?
I think no one had come into the room, possibly. I don't know, maybe the D&D was on the door. I'm not sure.
That's Do Not Disturb.
Oh, sorry,
everyone.
do not disturb.
No helping.
Why were you face down on the floor?
I just like to try new things. I mean, there was a bed, there was a lounge, but I thought, you know what, my back's been a bit out of late, so why not just...
Were you asleep or passed out drunk?
Look, I think it was a bit of both.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah, I certainly think it was a bit of both.
But you'd had a bad back, had you?
I had,
And so,
yes.
you know...
Would you go face down,
Yeah.
or would you go on your back if you had a bad back?
Well, it depends. If you go to a physio, they'll say to lay on your back, and then a chiropractor may say to lie on your side
And
with
if
a
you ask
pillow.
a duty manager...
They'd say corpse.
Corpse,
Yeah.
Imagine being so hungover they call the coroner.
What
That would be bizarre.
were you wearing at the time of corpsing?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, God! That's a detail we should have known before now.
She was
Oh,
in the
sorry.
privacy of her own room.
yeah.
And can I just ask
Absolutely.
a question? Just to get the visual image in my head, just for myself to get clear, because it feels kind of quite different. I don't know. I'll do it over here so you can see
Sure,
me,
thank
Casey.
you.
When you were face down in the hotel room, was it like this? Like...
Planking.
Yeah. Was it
Right.
arms to the side?
Or was it this?
Yes. Was it face to the side or face flat to the ground?
They seem...
Excellent point, Frank.
Well, when you do have a sore back, I'm just a horrible side sleeper, so I think I was a bit, yeah.
So head
would
to
have
the
been-
side.
And
you
was
think.
your face facing the door, the duty manager? I want to call her
Oh,
Judy.
when they came in, boom, boom, boom.
I was facing away from Judy.
Terrifying.
See, as a human, you want it to be false.
Yes.
But as a comedian, I so want it to be true. I'm like, what a legendary effort.
Are you answering as a human or a
I'm
comedian?
going to say, yeah, always is true.
You
I want it
think
to be
true.
true.
I think it might be true. And
Yep, I'm going to say true.
yeah, we're going to say true.
Beautiful, Casey Donovan. Is that a truth or a lie?
It is.
A truth.
At the start of that, I thought, no way. She told it so as if she didn't have a clue.
I've got to ask,
Very well.
was Sambuca involved in...
I can't remember.
No, you cannot.
What a story.
Yeah, that
All
happened.
right, Chris, it's your turn.
When I owned a car, I would study road maps so that I could drive a route without ever having to change lanes.
You don't own a car now? Like when you owned a car?
This is when I last owned a car, the only time I've owned a car. Yeah.
And do you say route or route?
I say route.
Okay, sure.
It's a lie. So, I imagine it is possible to get from point A to point B without changing lanes. You would have to go left and like it would cause a lot of complexity. So I feel you would have to have a very, 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 very good reason for not wanting to change lanes. So what was that?
I was a very stressful driver.
That's not going to help.
I don't like driving. I'm an anxious driver, and changing lanes caused a lot of anxiety. An optimum commute was no lane changes, and I found one from university to home, home to university. I found a lane you could get in at the start of the trip to never have to change lanes to get to the destination.
But surely doesn't that mean that you're never in the right lane, the right-hand lane? Because every time you enter, you're turning into the closest lane to you, which is the left lane.
Yeah, but
you can't
on a
unless you have
single-
like a ramp at the end of your street to get to the right lane, you went across the top of the left lane and into the right lane like Dukes of Hazzard.
I never needed to do a right-hand turn on this commute.
What about on the way back?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Let me... I don't...
You're not helping, Nick.
Have you driven in Sydney?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's appallingly designed. But if you were in the second from the left at the start of the trip, you could stay in that and that would naturally go left onto the Harbour Bridge and stay all the way.
Yeah.
Yes, Frank.
How did you get to the second from the left?
How are you in the second lane?
Because if you turned onto a street, I don't regard that as a lane change. So if I'm waiting I would turn into the second lane rather than turn into the very...
Oh, OK. So you would cross
I
the
would
lane. OK, maybe
potentially break the law to go into a lane that meant...
Okay.
We believe it. Them, on the other hand, they think it's bullshit.
No. There was one sole person over here that went, oh.
But when you turn left like twice, you're kind of going the wrong way. 3 lefts, you're backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll turn left again, turn left. Ah, crap.
Yeah, there was only one major left. It's sort of one arterial road, left onto the Harbour Bridge. Harbour Bridge pretty much got me, if you stayed in your lane, all the way to UTS University where I was heading.
I hope you weren't studying town planning, that's all.
But what if people changed into your lane?
No, I would always drive quite slowly to give every other car the possibility to drive in front. Which apparently is a very safe way of driving.
So how many accidents do you think you've caused on the road?
47
Yeah,
accidents.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth or a lie?
Oh, you could be a little nervous, Nelly.
Yeah, I can understand that. I just think that
Yeah, I feel-
studying a map... Do the maps even give you...
Yeah. If he was living out of the city, it might be a more plausible...
City roads were the ones that induced the most anxiety. I actually quite like driving in the country. If there were no cars on the road, I'd find driving one of the most pleasurable things in the world. The only thing I have against driving are the cars.
OK. So, all right, so what are we thinking? You're thinking that it's...
I'm thinking it's a lie.
A lie?
I'm going to say it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Chris Taylor, is that a truth or a lie?
Don't be ridiculous, of course, it's true.
Oh, my God. I'm horrible at this game. Wow.
You're a funny
Well
little
done.
flea. All right, it's time for a break, but first, what if I told you that we have an artistic prodigy on our panel tonight? It's absolutely true that as a child, one of our panellists created a sculpture that was valued at $5,000. Who do you think it is? I'll have the answer next on Would I Lie to You? Welcome back to Would I Lie to You? And before the break, we pondered which of our 6 panellists created an artwork as a child that was valued at $5,000. That's a lot. The answer is Nick Cody.
What? I was in grade prep or grade 1 and we got to do pottery. And I made what I thought was Mr. Nosy.
Okay.
And I brought it home.
From the Mr. Men series.
From the Mr. Men series. And I brought it home to my parents and they said, this is brilliant. And it turns out I'd just made a cock and balls in the kiln.
Let's see what it looks like. We do have a photograph of the...
$5,000.
Mr. Nosy.
Who valued that at $5,000?
So my mum was a receptionist at a law firm in the city for over 30 years. And once a year, the law firm would have actual art on sale around the law firm. And my mum would bring that in and put it on reception and say, Nicholas Cody, $5,000.
So your mum valued it at
My mum valued
$5,000.
Now it's making
That
sense.
explains it all. Now, our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Chris's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Frank's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please put your hands together for this week's special guest. It's Max. Good to see you, Max. Now, Annie, who is Max to you?
This is Max. He was the drummer at my wedding reception and he ruined our first dance as husband and wife.
Okay, Nick, who is Max to you?
This is Max, and he is the reason I didn't have kids until my 30s.
Oh, my goodness. And Chris, finally, who is Max to you?
This is Max, and he is teaching me how to use TikTok.
All right, so there we have it. Is Max Annie's wedding waltz wrecker, Nick's progeny preventer, or Chris's TikTok tutor?
I think we're going to cut just straight to the chase and we're going to say, what did he do in that waltz that ruined it?
It wasn't a waltz. It was just meant to be a short choreographed dance that we'd worked on. And my husband is a musician. And so he had said to the band, who are all our friends, you can enjoy yourself, get up, you know, drink as much as you want. Please play music occasionally. There's just one request that you play Paper Moon when we have our dance together. And at that time, Max had had a few drinks and, yeah, got a bit overexcited. And he went too fast for a start, so he completely changed the tempo. And he also had a strange drum solo halfway through.
So tell us about the drum solo.
Yeah.
How did that kind of go?
As most drum solos go, very long.
Even the short ones are very long.
Yeah.
And it kind of starts where you're like, oh, yeah, cool, I know. No, whoa, OK. Whoa. And no one really knows where to clap, and so we didn't know where to dance.
Annie, how do you dance to a drum solo?
Well, you start to ad-lib a little bit.
But this was a choreographed dance.
Yeah, but we had to stop by then because he'd gone at this cracking pace, so we were like... The panic in my husband's eyes at this point was extreme, so I was trying to take over and be like, this is fine, and then I was like, no, this is like a psychedelic drum solo, and we just kind of edged backwards and it got very awkward.
How long ago was your wedding? How many years ago?
10 years.
So he was 2? He's a prodigy. I think you're being a bit harsh because the very fact that he was able to drum at all was...
Look, he could be a drummer.
He could be. He could be 25 and have done some serious hard living. And drummers do, you know, so he could be... He might have been 15 at the time.
Silverchair were 15 when they started.
Playing weddings?
What was the aftermath of the situation? Because I imagined that it got ugly.
the drum solo sort of fizzled and he wanted a lot of credit for it, and there was sort of a pitter-patter of clapping through the room.
Pitter-patter of his tiny little baby feet as he...
Do you want to move on to Nick?
OK, yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. All right, Nick, remind us again of your connection with Max.
Max is the reason I didn't have kids until my 30s.
Right, OK.
Didn't
Is
ask
it just
anything.
me, or does Max and Nick, they kind of look similar?
They could be related.
Sort of, I don't...
Yeah.
They've got a bit of the gingivitis about them. They could be related for sure.
How do you know Max? Like, what's the relationship with Max?
I was Max's nanny.
Manny?
A Manny.
Nanny.
So you looked after Max when he was a baby?
No, he wasn't a baby. I was 18. He was around 10 or 11.
Oh, OK.
Oh, drumming. So he started his drumming.
Just on the cusp of his
started
dream.
drumming, yeah.
So you were like his babysitter. But what is it?
No,
What does a nanny do exactly?
Babysitting, but longer.
OK. And so you didn't have babies until your 30s because... So you, for 10 years, you were Max's until... What? So that doesn't...
What happened? What happened with...
I got offered a babysitting job, and there was Max, and he had a younger brother, and my dad told me I should take the job as a nanny so I learned not to have kids early.
OK.
Because you'll realise how hard it is.
Was there a reason why he thought you might be going to start a family young?
I grew up in Hoppers Crossing, so... Got to play the odds.
Do you think you would have started a family earlier had it not been for Max?
It definitely pushed it. I wouldn't have thought early 20s. I just remember it being really hard at times. And at times, I mean, when I was hungover.
Was it hard to tell your mates in Hoppers Crossing that you were a nanny?
It is hard to make the leap from playing footy for Werribee under-18s and your nickname is Crusher and you've got a neck wider than your head and blonde tips to go, lads, I'm leaving in round 8 to be a nanny.
All right, let's move on to Chris.
This is Max, and he is teaching me how to use TikTok.
How did you meet Max? Like LinkedIn or LinkedIn, whatever you want to call it.
We met very recently. He works in the social media team at Channel 10, and I've just been introduced to him recently as part of this show, actually.
And how's that going? Have you been doing a lot of posts on TikTok?
No, but there's an anticipation. I think the network was worried that I'm not on the socials, and they said TikTok's the big new one that all the kids are doing. I've never heard of TikTok. I thought TikTok was a biscuit. So they've hooked me up with Max to learn the basics. So we've been sort of doing lip-syncing videos and a lot of dance videos too.
I'm pretty sure that he's probably done a few rehearsals of some of these dancing
Yeah.
videos.
Good
I
point.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we'd love to see one. I mean...
I've learnt...
Oh, wow.
It's quite early days in my tutelage at TikTok, but Max has taught me one dance. And that's all we've sort of got. That's all we've...
OK.
It's
That was just
mainly...
the Macarena and the chicken dance.
I've never seen a man so comfortable.
Casey, you are big on TikTok.
Yeah, not big, but I've dabbled.
enjoy
Yeah,
it?
I do enjoy it.
How do you think that went?
The dance I didn't buy.
What do you mean you didn't buy it? I mean, that was...
it was...
No one expects me to be good at this. I think the
No,
idea is
no,
just
not
to
at
put
all.
out content.
Yeah.
Max works for Channel 10's socials team. He's not my choreographer. He doesn't choose the music I lip-sync to. He's just the guy, much against his desire. I think he doesn't like me as a student, but he's doing what he's told, and I think we should all cut Max a bit more slack.
OK, so is Max Annie's wedding waltz wrecker, Nick's progeny preventer, or Chris's TikTok tutor?
I think we can rule out Chris. Don't you feel?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just to be clear, what you're being asked to rule on isn't whether the quality of the TikToks are good, it's just whether he's helping me learn the
no,
meaning.
I understand that. I've got a very visual mind, so that dance is on high rotation.
We had to visualise you naked face down earlier.
People pay good money for that.
OK, so who would you think, Jimmy? It's got to be one of them.
For some reason, I don't know why.
I've got other
Because
dancers.
I don't-
Do you want to...
I felt Nick was the most convincing to
Yeah.
me.
And what about you, Casey?
I don't know. Yeah, let's go with Nick.
Well, I felt Nick as well.
Yeah.
Not in terms
felt
of the
Nick.
story, but just the other. No, I also very much believe that it's Nick. That was my feeling. So we're going to say Nick.
All right, great. Max, please reveal your true identity.
My name's Max, and I'm the reason Nick didn't have kids.
Fantastic. Yes, it is true. Max is Nick's progeny preventer. Thank you so much for coming in, Max. Everybody put your hands together for Max. What a gorgeous story. And look, they still like each other. We'll be back with more Would I Lie to You right after the break. Would I Lie to You? And it's time for our next round, Possession, in which a mystery object may or may not belong to one of our panellists. It's up to the opposing team to work out whether the story is a truth or a lie. Frank, take a look under your bench. There should be a box there. Open the box, place the item on the bench where everyone can see it. And now read us your card.
This is the garden gnome that I was given to get over my phobia of garden gnomes.
Ooh.
Right. How far back does the phobia stretch?
I don't know, but check out how far I've come.
Well done. That's a big step.
Yeah.
No, it started when I was a kid. My grandparents had lots of garden gnomes. Like, some of my earliest memories, actually, are of just, like, going... because there was an old man, you know, a colourful, delightful old man just there.
If we'd filmed this 20 years ago, could we just see your reaction to that gnome now?
OK, like if it was a real reaction for me 20 years ago, I'd be like... And if I didn't know it was going to be there, I'd be like, hey, Chris, how you going? Hey, listen, mate. Listen, I'm going to just have to. I'm going to have to see you later, OK? Because I've got this kind of weird. I know this is weird, but I've got a weird gnome thing, and I'd cuddle that man probably.
So who gave you this gnome?
Well, this was my psychologist. Gave me this.
You...
Very specifically because I was having dreams. I was having gnome dreams.
Describe the dreams for us.
They were short.
Like, basically, well, there was a point where I reckon I was probably getting about 5 hours sleep because every night I would just have... And it's the pleasantness of it that mainly freaked me out. I'd been doing comedy for about 5 years, and I don't know, it was something about the stress of having audiences looking at me and really in that pressure, and then these dreams of just all the gnomes just like looking, you know, make us, please us, satisfy me. You know, I would sometimes wake up and just scream out something like... It was harrowing. I would scream out something like, he's cute, but I don't like him. I don't trust him.
All right, so you've gone to see a psychologist for the phobia.
Because of the dreams?
Yeah. They've given you a gnome. How did that cure you of your phobia?
Well, what he said was, what you want to do is you look at the gnome and say, it's just made out of concrete, it's not real, it can't hurt me, that's that sort of thing. And then...
Then he threw it at you. Wrong. It can hurt, Frank. Never forget.
You're going to send... The dreams will start again. So please don't do that. But then he gave me the gnome. He said, you have to give it a name that you like. And I called it Warwick.
Warwick.
And
Good name.
he said, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to put it, like, in your backyard, not, like, looking away from you. Then each day, turn it around, and then just each day, bring it across the lawn a little closer until...
Bit by bit.
Yeah.
Until
Baby
one
steps.
night, I want you to sleep with it by your bedside, like that. And if once you've had a good night's sleep and it's been beside your bed, then you know that you're basically cured.
And is it just Warwick you're OK with now, or all gnomes you're fine with now?
Oh, look, you could cover... I could be neck deep in gnomes and I'd have a smile on the face. Yeah? It's all... You know, I'm good. I'm good
Which sounds
now.
like some sort of tradie saying I've never heard. I'm neck deep in gnomes, champ. Can I get you a pool by Christmas? I'm neck deep in gnomes.
This psychologist, was he a gnome phobia specialist?
I think he was pretty good with leprechauns.
Oh, my God. I hope this is true.
Me too, just for the psychological reasons.
I don't buy a single word of this.
Yeah, nah. Nope.
I want to believe it.
You think
but
it
I
might
think
be
you
true?
two are so quick to say no.
Would it help if I said that when I first met him, he was in the jungle in New Zealand?
What got me was the name, Warwick. It's such a good gnome. Like, there's no Braden gnome.
Yeah.
I don't think we're buying this.
No, I feel like we're going for a lie.
We're going to say lie.
All right, Frank, is that a truth or is it a lie?
Ha! It's a lie.
It is a lie. That's not Frank's garden gnome. It's time for a break. We'll see you soon on Would I Lie to You? Welcome back to Would I Lie to You? And right now we're in the middle of our possession round. Chris, it's your turn. Grab the box from under the bench. Put the object on the bench so everyone can see.
Oh.
And then read out your card.
This is my teddy bear. I slept with it every night until I was 40.
That's pretty cute. Frank's team.
I think we just say it's true.
Yeah.
We're just going to have
He does look awfully comfortable with that teddy.
What's the name?
Tommy.
Tommy the Teddy.
Tommy.
And when did you first get Tom?
I got Tommy, well, I've spent every night since I was 40 with him, so I got him when I was born.
Have you ever noticed that he's got, like, satanic eyes? Maybe that's why he won't let you leave him, he's like... So, most young men would go, maybe it's time to wrap up the teddy business. Was there a point where you felt like maybe it's time to let Tommy go? Like, you know, when you were maybe 10?
I think other people took that view. I think my father was always suggesting maybe it's time to put Tommy away.
Dare I suggest girlfriends might have, I don't know, thought that there were 3 people in that relationship, much like
I
Camilla
wasn't
and
having
Diana
sex
and
with Tommy. Like, Tommy
You
was
were in
in
it.
the bed.
But he was watching.
With those eyes.
If there was ever an expectation of a girl coming over, I might conceal Tommy. I sort of had a technique.
Oh, what was it?
What was the technique?
Do you want to...
I don't know what's
Can you
happening.
pretend... Can you pretend we've arrived back at my place?
Okay.
Chrissie's desk could be the bed.
Okay. Come on,
I
Tommy.
so hope this is true.
All right. So that was a really lovely night. I thought the movie was fantastic, didn't I?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, thanks for the lobster bisque.
Oh, no worries at all. Now, this is my place, so just... I'll go in first.
Well, this is fun.
Wow.
Let's come here.
Studio
So
apartment.
this is my... Look at all of my art. There's Ken Dome there. There's all my logies.
Wow, this is aggressive artwork.
Oh, and this is the bed, which you can see is completely unoccupied by anything else.
Yeah. Someone's calling calling my name. I just have to...
So that was the technique. That was almost a sort of a... Yeah.
We've got to get Tommy back.
Is that the action of a man who doesn't care about Tommy?
Yeah.
When you would sleep with Tommy, what was your physical relationship with Tommy when you were sleeping? Like, I don't mean... I'm not getting into anything like that. I guess what
Can't
I'm asking
emphasise
you...
enough, I never fucked Tommy.
I'm not getting into
Not that
that.
I'm saying if people want to sleep with teddy bears, that's fine. Everyone's got their thing.
Show us the position that you slept with.
Yeah.
No, position's probably not the right
Big
word.
spoon, little spoon.
Yeah.
Could you,
Oh, we're not
Chris,
going to see
for
another
us,
demonstration.
Chris, could you please assume the sleeping with
Yeah.
Tommy posture? Okay.
Not every night, but I'd probably start with him, and then during the night, he might want his side of the bed, and I'll go to my side of the bed.
When you met your current partner, how did she respond to you sleeping with a teddy?
When I met my current partner, coincided with the time when I turned 40, and I'd never cohabited with anyone. So there'd been girlfriends, but they didn't live with me. When she moved into the house, it was a stipulation of the relationship that Tommy had to go.
It's me or Tommy, she said.
Wow.
She said, Chris, you're 40. And...
Had no girlfriends in the past said, hey, Chris, you're 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
And where does he live now?
He now lives... My brother has children, and I don't. And so I gifted Tommy when he had his first child, so the Tommy lineage carries on. So when he had his first, I said, it's time for you to have permanent custody
gross.
of Tommy.
Yeah.
They cared so
Why
little
would
about
you do
it.
that?
Yeah.
That is just
That
weird.
they said,
So if it's
It's
true,
weird. I've
you think
slept with
it's
this for
gross.
40 years. Want to have a go? Young child who can't speak.
Yeah, it's a complicated emotion I'm feeling. I can't decide if it's true. I can't decide if it's gross or beautiful.
or a little bit of both.
Look, the thing is, I feel like it's a lie, but so many of my instincts, I've been wrong, and he's cuddling it. What do you think?
No, I think when he opened the box, he was like, oh, fake. And then he hasn't embraced it like he would a
Look at
teddy.
he's fondling.
No, he's doing that
So you believe
now.
that
I
it's
think
a
it's a
lie?
lie.
Yeah, I think it's a lie.
Okay, I think
Two lies.
we're unanimous. It's a lie.
Chris Taylor.
What's that, Tommy? He says it's true.
Yes! Gorgeous. Wow. And it is true. Chris slept with his teddy bear every single night until he was 40. It's time for a break. We'll see you soon on Would I Lie to You? Welcome back to Would I Lie to You? And it's time for quick fire lies. All right, Annie, you are up.
I once had to admit my pet cockatoo into psychiatric care.
This cockatoo, what's its name?
Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil. He's got a Christian name and a surname.
A surname, yeah.
No, it's the one word. Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, you have to say it like that. Tom
Okay,
Bombadil.
you
When
didn't
you
say it
first
like
said
that.
it, no. It did sound
You have
like...
to say it like
Yeah.
that. You
No,
have to say
I
it like
was-
that. I, on the other hand, can say Tom Bombadil.
Where does Tom Bombadil come from? Because it's a weird name.
Tom Bombadil, I think, is a Tolkien character.
Did you name Tom Bombadil Tom Bombadil?
Tom Bombadil was initially for my grandfather. He was in a dementia ward at the time. I'm not sure if there's a link there, but he named him.
At what point did Tom Bombadil's behaviour start to be of concern?
Great question.
And what's
Well-
normal behaviour for a cockatoo?
Even when they're completely got their themselves together mentally, cockatoos are already like a bit...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of this business? All this
yeah,
business?
so that's quite...
Yeah.
You know, so it's quite...
So it didn't last long at the nursing home, so he came to live with us and he was my guy, and he would eat, you know, the porridge off my spoon and sort of chew the edges of my homework. And he would say, Tom's a good boy. And
Oh,
what
so
are
his
you
name was
doing?
Tom.
Well, Tom Bombadil's hard for a bird's little tongue. They've got a little, like, a little stumpy tongue.
Yeah, like that.
That's too hard. Exactly like that.
And so you'd say, Tom's a good boy.
Tom's a good boy.
Tom Bombadil's talking about himself in the third person.
Well, he was a good boy.
He was a good boy.
Yeah.
But clearly, that's because, you know, people are saying to him, he's not just coming up with it himself.
He's just writing his own report cards. Tom's a good boy.
He's got excellent self-esteem.
He does.
So he was all going well. He was nibbling on your homework, and he was
Yeah.
Tom's a good boy.
Yeah.
And on there, and we can all see that, can't we? A cockatoo.
But
Yes.
How old were you?
I was probably 9 or 10, and so we bonded for a few years, and then I got my first boyfriend, and then things changed.
Oh, Tom is a sad
Tom
boy.
was-
His name.
Tom got jealous, probably, and he's like, Tom's not such a good boy, after all. Tom's an angry fellow. Tom started to change at this point, did he?
I noticed that he was getting bald patches, and he was pulling his feathers out.
So that's a physical problem, and you'd send them to a cockatoo dermatologist, I believe, at that point. But he
Or
didn't
the
go-
advanced hair studio for cockatoos.
What's the process of diagnosing?
So we take him to the vet, and they say, oh, we've seen this before, and it's, you know, really tricky to treat. It's unlikely that he'll recover, but we've got this psychiatric bird aviary out the back.
There's an aviary.
Yep.
like a little
Just a-
padded cage or something.
There's all these ex-parrots from Pirates going...
But a little place, a home for troubled
Birds.
Mentally
Right.
challenged birds.
Because it feels like all the birds who are having problems all get put in there together, and they'd probably just exacerbate each other's problems, wouldn't they? I'm not meaning to make you feel bad about abandoning Tom. Abandoning Tom Bombadil's a difficult thing to say.
Oh, I can just see him alone in a cave with other crazy parrots going, Tom's a good boy.
Tom's a good
That's
boy,
the
or is
saddest
he?
thing I've
That's the
ever
saddest
heard
image
of.
just came to me, Frank.
I think you might have missed the brief about this being light entertainment. Jimmy, you're thinking it's...
I think there was a lot of detail in there.
Yeah.
That makes me think, yeah, I can see her sitting there going...
Yeah, definitely.
I think it may just be cock a bullshit.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. I feel that just when she was in the zone with Tom Bombadil, I found it so convincing that put me over the line. So I'm going to say that I think it's true.
I can't wait to find out. Annie, is this true or a lie?
This is true.
Oh, Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil.
That was a complicated moment for me because I was like, yeah! Oh.
Oh, and that noise signals the time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that tonight's winner is Chris's team. But it's not just a team game, of course. My individual player of the night is Annie Maynard. And that's it for Would I Lie to You. Thank you so much for watching and good night.